Count over letters that prosecuting attorney for the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Jay Bellinger on behalf of Mr. Ahmed, who approaches. Yeah.
Your name?
You, okay? Can you say
Ahmed? All right.
And Your Honor, I did learn yesterday that he'd been back in jail. He was supposed to be arraigned. I believe that he'll be arraigned on 15th District Court matter. So I wasn't able to speak with him with regard to this case. However, in my conversations with one of my colleagues, I was advised that competency would probably be in our best interest at this time. So I did submit one to the court yesterday.
All right. I guess I'm a bit concerned because of what we never got the report though.
That is correct. That's all right.
Are you clear as to why he's back in jail or no?
I have a pretty good understanding, Your Honor.
Okay, because so that you're aware, all we received was a violation of conditional release face sheet, our previous order, and then it just said that the defendant was committing arson.
Your Honor, and my understanding after review of that warrant, and I'm sure the prosecution can correct me if I'm wrong here, is that is not going to be an arson charge. That's going to be a disorderly person or disturbing the peace.
Got it.
So that'll be.
I'm just telling you what the sheet.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
I was made aware of that.
Oh.
This speak to somebody from the court and his office.
What I will do.
That's me, and I'm going to have someone go back and talk to you. Okay.
Given the statement of counsel, a forensic evaluation will be ordered. I've signed the order regarding competency examination. I'll set a competency date for February 19th, 2026, 9 a.m. His bond in, I don't know if you want me to change it or not at this point, or just leave it a PR, because he's not getting any credit on this.
I understand, Your Honor. I would ask for a very nominal cash bond on that, just in case.
Your Honor, just to reiterate, I don't have any money right now. I got $550 credit. I'm staying at the Lannis shelter. Well, I plead not guilty to all the charges. I plan to take this all the way to trial.
And that would be part of my client's bond argument, I imagine, Your Honor. He would be asking for a PR.
Well, I think given the circumstances, I'm not sure what went on during the other thing, but it looks like it might be a violation. I will set his bond. I'm going to adjust his bond. I'll set it at $2,500. I'll give a 10% privilege on that. And then certainly if the circumstances deem it appropriate, you can raise it before the court.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
It's really nominal.
Court calls the case. Keep moving. Court calls the case.
Thank you. Your Honor, if we could be heard on bond.
Yes.
Mr. Campbell was remanded, I believe 2 weeks ago today for a positive THC test. He does have a place to live. He is currently, he does have I believe a nominal bond in a 15th district case. He lives local, just it's a far east side of in Belleville. We'd ask the court to release him. He is employed. We'd ask the court to release him, allow him to test and demonstrate to the court that he's not going to use any substances.
Bronson, people at all?
Your Honor, this is an operating while intoxicated. Second offense was the actor was under 16. I'm concerned about him being out at all. He couldn't confine a bond in the first place. I'll leave it in the court's discretion, of course, but I am concerned that if he is released, bond as he wasn't before.
Your Honor, this is a 25 matter. I believe there was the date of incident was alleged to have been in 2023. He is he was in, I guess is technically still a participant in the 15th district sobriety court. I'm not going to gild the lily. I mean, I think that's he's got a violation there, and that's certainly in jeopardy. He was scheduled to be seen by He was scheduled to be seen by Dawn Farms near the time he was remanded. I don't know if that what the circumstances are in that regard at this point.
Motion for bond reduction is denied. Bond will continue. Thank you.
Yeah.
Court does call. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court does call the case. People versus Ralph Wilson.
Ralph Wilson, Your Honor.
Yes.
Trevor Mazo.
Stephanie Can on behalf of Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson, could you please state your name for the record?
Ralph Wilson. What will we do?
Your Honor, we are asking for a brief adjournment in this matter for see if we can get any negotiations going. In addition to that, because of how his phones accepts incoming calls, we were not able to act yesterday. So the first time I've had the opportunity to speak with him is, or not yesterday, Tuesday. The first time I've had the opportunity to speak with him is today.
All right. Before I give you your date, there's a violation report. Have you seen it?
No, Your Honor, may I approach?
It's a scram tamper.
May I approach?
Take that. And can you get me another one?
I made me to oh, I don't know.
So, Your Honor, in speaking with my client, he has indicated he is not drinking. He has not been drinking. The only thing he can think is happening is that his job and what do you do for a living?
Custodian. I'm on diabetic. I mean, I'm on disability, but I work for First United Methodist Church downtown Ipsy behind the transit. And I work with a whole lot of chemical. I mean, I wash my hand, but I do use hand sanitizer. But when I got the ankle bracelet on November the 10th, the lady put it on, but she put it on this one on my right leg too tight. So when I got out the next day, I went over there and they took it off on my right leg and put it on here, but it's on my bone. And so the only thing I did, no one tell me anything. So I just took a piece of tissue and tried to put down there, keep it off my bone.
And so he did go in, Your Honor. He had it adjusted because of this comfort he was having. So they have subsequently loosened it for him. They did.
Subsequent to what day?
So
It had to be I went on the 10th, so probably the 14th or the 16th. And that's when I asked the officer over
At what
there.
time did you do that?
I went over there. That's when I paid. I think I paid like 20 something. Yeah, $20. That's when one officer, he took it off my right foot and put it on my left. And I told him, I explained to him, I told him, I said, yeah, it was on my bone. And I took some tissue and put down there trying to, because it was swollen. He took it off and he put some of that thing on there and, charged it back up. And then prior to that.
Does he want a hearing on this? Because I'm not believing anything he's telling me.
want a hearing on the fact that you. Yes, Your Honor, my client would be asking for a hearing. He's saying he's not used alcohol. The only thing he has done is use some things that he has to use for his job, which he can bring in to show the court. So yes, he's asking for.
What kinds of chemicals is he talking about?
I mean, I use soap, pine soap, stuff to clean the toilet with. I mean, but I haven't drunk nothing. I even told the man over there that I sign my own self up at the church every Thursday at 7 o'clock to go to AA. So I haven't drunk nothing. How much is it?
It doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah.
Your Honor, can he take an ETG test?
Well, at some point you might be able to, but right now, I'm a bit concerned with what he's telling me, that there's somehow or another a chemical that's doing that. And if that's the case, we would have readings all over the place because it would work more than just one day, right?
And Your Honor, I don't have what the readings are. I know that what this report is saying is that on November 16th and on November 14th, were those days?
Yeah.
Okay, so he can tell you that he was at work on those days. None of these other days has he tested positive for anything on because he's not doing anything.
And those are two days that
But they're a tamper.
So he's going to acknowledge he put something in between that and his skin because of the
and
discomfort.
I told them that
He did admit that.
yeah.
He just was doing it to put a cushion though, because it was digging into his skin. And again, they have and there was a bruise, which is why they moved it from the one leg to the other leg. And so it has been adjusted. So he's not in quite the discomfort that he was in.
Why was he talking about an alcohol reading?
I'm sorry, why was he telling you?
Why was he telling them about an alcohol reading?
No, he did not. Apparently they told him that there was alcohol detected. And he said the only thing he can think of, it's the chemicals that he's working with because he's not been drinking.
And I bathed with a native soap. I mean, the lady that put it on, she told me, go on Amazon and get, order something with no soap.
No alcohol.
And no alcohol. And the native, it don't have alcohol in it. And that's all I use. Besides the toothpaste that I run on the 10th of November out home. That's what I use to brush my teeth with. Now that got alcohol in it. I got that at home. That's what I use. Yeah, like I said,
Well, when I'm looking closely, I don't see an alcohol reading.
And I was going to say, Your Honor, I can't see any of.
Which is why I'm trying to figure out why were they discussing and why was he stating that the alcohol reading came from chemicals?
He is telling them that because he's saying I didn't drink. The only thing I can think is because of the job that I do. So when they asked him about it, he's like, I haven't been drinking. Only thing I can possibly think is because of the chemicals I'm around at my job.
Your Honor, I agree that there's no alcohol reading, but the violation describes that on both of the separate tamper events that alcohol was detected.
Correct.
Which would
During the tamper.
which would work.
If you look at the bottom first page, the last bullet point doesn't give a reading, but it indicates that alcohol detected during the tamper.
That's normally they distinguish between a consumption event and a detection of alcohol, correct? Like we can't tell just based off of this, but when you combine the detection of alcohol with the verified tampers.
Yeah.
And again, Your Honor, it would make sense then, because if he does have something on his hand, but he's trying to adjust the ankle thing, it would detect because of whatever's on his hand.
now my wife dropped me off. Now I did get me a Wendy's burger, and I did use the hand sanitizer in the car to wipe out my hand. So I mean, no.
So on two separate occasions, this happens? Really?
No, when I went to pay.
You're okay.
No,
You're okay. Your Honor, my client, he is working on his drinking issue. Yes. He is saying that during this time frame, the only time he has ever adjusted this was because of the pain. Subsequently, he's gone and gotten that fixed. It's my understanding that there's been nothing since he's gotten it fixed because it's been addressed. And the only thing he can think of is that whatever chemical he has is on his hand when he was adjusting and trying to get some comfort or some relief from the issue is what was detected.
I explained to them, I used a tissue and I put some, it was a bruise over here, and I put some Vaseline on there. I mean, if they got alcohol in, I mean, I don't know, but I haven't had a drink. I signed myself up at my job every Thursday night from 7 to 9 AA. No. And the guy over there, the last one on the 16th, he told me I can use any kind of soap. So he's telling me this, then the other one tell me no. So then the other lady tell me something else.
What did I tell you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Anything else?
No, Your Honor, just.
I'll give him a hearing on the second half of the violation. He admits to the tampering, but as to the alcohol detection on it, I'll set that for November 25th, 2025 at 3 p.m. I'll adjourn his probable cause hearing to that date. That's 5 days out from now. But at this time, defendant's bond is revoked. Defendant's been in.